Okay, yeah. Oh, new flannel. Yeah, Sam Downey's got a new flannel. Nice. That's pretty good. I dig that, actually. I really do. Yeah, okay. Ah, damn it. I always do this. I leave my phone over there, so now I gotta get up, grab my phone, skip the notes. Whoa, yeah, this mic's like right in my face. Right in the face. Okay. All right. I think this is looking good. I think we're looking chill. We're looking chill. Hope everyone's excited because it's 8 months HRT, baby. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already at SamDowney44. Also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, youtube.com/Sam Downey. I'm posting videos about HRT, non-binary stuff, trans stuff, everything here. So, you know, if you're interested in, if you're just interested in me, feel free to subscribe and turn on those notifications. Thanks so much for all the support. I say this in every video, but I do really appreciate all the support that I've gotten on this channel. And we're growing really fast, and you know, everybody seems to really be enjoying my videos. You know, yeah, I'm keeping it up, trying to do as much content for you guys as possible. So, you know, yeah, if you're interested, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe. Okay, so not gonna lie, this is probably everybody's, like, you know, I would say favorite videos every month. It's my HRT updates. You guys really just like knowing about, you know, what's happening to my body. I don't know. I think you guys just like when I say penis and stuff like that. Let's be real. Yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. I got a bunch of notes here. There's a couple of changes that I wanted to go over. Obviously, you know, I say this in all of my monthly updates. Not everything that happens to me is gonna happen to you. You know, it really depends on your body, your genetics, everything like that. But you know, it's always good to have, like, you know, a resource of someone going through HRT. So that's why I do these videos. But don't expect every single effect that's happening to me to happen to you as well, right? Okay, so yeah, let's just get right into it. So first thing I wanted to talk to you about today was my facial hair. A lot of people think that, you know, like, you're not going to be able to grow facial hair after a couple of months on HRT. That is not true at all. If you really don't want any facial hair and you want it to be all gone, you have to get like laser or electrolysis. I haven't done anything like that, so I basically still do grow a decent amount of facial hair. Now, the one difference I would say that is different about having facial hair on estrogen than it is on testosterone is estrogen skin is a lot drier, right? It's a lot more drier, and it can actually make your facial hair a lot more itchier and a lot more irritating. For example, like, I think I shaved, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I shaved today, and sometimes it can cause like red marks or like a rash just because like your skin's so dry, and it's like, it's almost a little bit harsher shaving. Yeah, that's totally something to consider. Skincare and like face care is a must if you are on estrogen. Like, I totally get it now why like a lot of like cis women are into like skin and face care, because like, yeah, like estrogen skin is a lot drier, and you really need to moisturize your skin and like, yeah, you know, have that skincare routine and everything like that. I get why a lot of like, you know, cis males get away with not really having a skincare routine, because you can get away with just because your skin is a lot oilier that it, like, you know, it won't get as dry. And you know, so like, obviously, you know, if you are a cis male and like you have a skincare routine, like, you're gonna have like some baby smooth skin. Like, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, if you're cis male, don't have skincare routine. Like, yeah, no, totally go for it. But it is easier to get away with not having a skincare routine if you are a cis male. But yeah, I've totally realized that, like, yeah, estrogen will make your skin a lot drier. Yeah, let's move on to just the face, I guess. Like, my face is looking way more feminine. Like, it's gotten a lot rounder. My cheeks have gotten a little fattier. My eyes have gotten a little bit fattier as well. Keep in mind, like, I transitioned, you know, later, like after testosterone puberty, like, you know, around the at the age of 24. So, you know, and I've still gotten a lot of feminine features in my face. Like, even if you look back at like, you know, my 1 month or my 2 month HRT update, like, you know, my face has gotten a lot more feminine the last couple of months. So that is something that I really do enjoy, and like, I love it. Like, I love having like a feminine kind of face, even when I'm not even wearing makeup and I'm just kind of like in boy mode, right? Like, I love just having a more feminine face. So 100%, yeah, my face is looking a lot more feminine, a lot more rounder, and obviously I have a lot more softer features in general. But like, yeah, no, like, I'm digging it for sure. All right, whoa, we're getting thirsty. Water. Okay, let's move on to a lot of your guys' favorite topic, and that is breast growth. Boobs, yeah, boobies. They are still growing. They've kind of slowed down a bit, I would say. They aren't really as like sensitive and hurt as much anymore. Like I feel like I've gotten past that point. Hopefully they will become a lot more fuller in general. So right now I've explained it a bit in other updates, but like my breasts tend to grow a little bit wider than a cis female's breast would grow. So like hopefully, you know, with like body fat redistribution in the next couple of months, I will become get more of a feminine looking chest, because like, yeah, it is kind of hard finding like bras that do fit. Overall, I usually do wear like sports bras or like wireless bras, because like, yeah, like bras with an underwire, like they just like don't really fit that right, because my chest is a lot wider than, you know, an average cis female, right? So, you know, hopefully in the next couple of months they will become a lot more fuller and look more like a female chest. But in the end, you know, I'm still really satisfied with all the breast growth that I've gotten. Like I've gotten a decent amount, honestly. Like I got boobs. Like I got boobs, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm not like, you know, upset with the breast growth or anything. Like I'm really satisfied with my breast growth in general, for sure. So yeah, let's move on to, yeah, body fat redistribution. Yeah, my hips are getting wider for sure. Like I've really gained a lot of fat in my hips area and in my butt area for sure. Also, my upper body is getting a lot more smaller. Obviously, I still do have wider shoulders, you know, because I already went through a testosterone puberty. Obviously, you know, my skeleton structure isn't going to change or anything like that. So I do have wider shoulders. I do have very like masculine shoulders, but in the end, it's not really a big deal for me. I've kind of just learned that, like, you know, that's just how my body is, and I've just learned to accept it. And, you know, I dig it. Like I dig it. Overall, I can see my body becoming more feminine, and I am very excited about that. This is kind of a newer thing for me. It has gotten a little feminine, like, in the last couple of months, but really, yeah, it has. In this last month, it's gotten a lot more feminine in general, and I'm starting to get a little more curvy, if you know what I mean, like a little more curvy. So I am pretty satisfied with that for sure. But yeah, overall, really satisfied with my body fat redistribution that's happened over the last couple of months for sure, and this last month. All right, now to move on to, a lot of people do like when I talk about this, my libido. So yeah, I have said this in other monthly updates. I can still get an erection for sure. You know, I can still get hard. Like that's not a thing anymore. Like it's not a thing. Like I can't get an erection or anything like that. It can be hard to get in the mood though. So, you know, it's not like I'm just getting erections out of nowhere. Sometimes it does happen. Don't get me wrong. Like sometimes I do just get erections out of nowhere, but to get into the mood, it can take a little bit more time, but I can still get a full on erection. I still do ejaculate too. Like I still do, like, you know, got a little stuff come out. You know what I mean? Obviously it is a lot more clear, a lot more thinner, but I still do get a little bit of ejaculate. It's not as crazy as, you know, cis males ejaculation, but, you know, I still do get a decent amount of, you know, ejaculate coming out, right? One thing I haven't really talked about in other monthly updates is my penis is a lot drier because my skin is drier, right? So masturbating, like you do need to use like a lube or something like that, like for sure, like it's a must. Like, yeah, like you will kind of almost irritate your skin or irritate your penis if you don't use any kind of like lube or anything like that. So yeah, lube is totally a must when you are on estrogen and you have a penis. Because yeah, like there's been a couple of times where I didn't use lube, and yeah, I caused a little bit of a rash around my penis, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, lube is a must, because yeah, like my penis is totally, like, yeah, it's totally gotten a lot more drier in general for sure. Okay, but in the end, as I said in all my videos, penis is still working. She's still going. Like, she's still going. Emotionally, I do feel great, honestly. Moving on to emotions, like I do feel a lot more confident in myself. I feel like I can, like, you know, open up to a lot more people easier, which is really nice. You know, I'm more in touch with my emotions for sure. And, you know, even like I don't really talk about it a lot, but like, you know, the first couple of months of being on HRT, like it was hard, like emotionally, you know, having your body get used to a new hormone, you know, it can cause like depression, and I was kind of depressed on some days, and really I hadn't dealt with depression in a long time really. So it was like, you know, something that I had to get used to. I had to learn how to control my feelings. But overall, you know, just talking to people, talking to people about my emotions, that kind of stuff, it really did help me. And now I feel like I'm at like an even more stronger emotional, like, yeah, stability. Like I'm just like super stable with my emotions right now, and like overall, like, yeah, like I just feel a lot more confident and a lot more comfortable in my own skin. But like, yeah, like for sure, like, you know, the first couple of months were hard emotionally, just like your body's getting used to a new hormone, and it can be a lot on your body. You know, it's not all just like la-di-da and fun and games, like, and happiness when you first start estrogen. Like, you know, it is pretty tricky. It is pretty difficult the first couple of months for sure. It is kind of hard sometimes talking to people that don't really really understand it, because they'll try and jump to like, are you feeling bad because you're regretting it? Are you regretting it? Like, is that why you don't feel that well? Like, and it's like, no, like, you need to understand, like, your body needs to get used to the new hormone. Like, you know, it's not la-di-da amazingness. Like, you know, there's always going to be bad days, you know, and that's with really any medication, right? Like, your body needs to get used to it. And before I end the video, I just wanted to go over one thing, you know, that I've been getting a lot of comments about, you know, a lot of messages on Instagram too, like people just, you know, anti-trans people and like people who are against like transitioning and stuff like that. I, like, with this channel, I would never convince anyone to medically transitioning. That is not my intent of this channel. I would never ever convince anyone that they have to medically transition to be trans or be non-binary. My intention of this channel is to build confidence and like give and help people build confidence of their gender identity, you know? Yeah, like I would never like recommend anyone to medically transition if they didn't want to, or like, oh, tell someone like, oh, you're faking it if you're not medically transitioning. That is not my intention at all. And, you know, I feel like, you know, a lot of like anti-trans people sometimes think that, you know, I'm out here trying to convince every single person who's questioning their gender identity that they have to medically transition with my videos and stuff. And that's not my intention at all. Like, yeah, my main intention of this channel is to build confidence in trans and non-binary people and people who are questioning their gender identity. Because I get it, it's hard. When you first come out as trans, you first come out as non-binary or anything like that, it is hard to build that confidence. And that's what I like to do. I'm really just trying to build confidence in people and like telling people to live their fullest life and live their life to the fullest extent, right? So I just wanted to let everyone know that, like, you know, like that's never been my intentions of this channel. And like, I would never, ever try to convince anyone into medically transitioning. You know, I just like to share my experience with anyone who is considering medically transitioning, just to give them a safe resource, like, you know, and that's why I do these monthly updates. It's not to, oh yeah, like I'm so great, you should medically transition too. Like, no, like 100% no. I think anyone is totally valid, no matter if they medically transition or not. Like, you don't have to medically transition to be non-binary or be trans. Like, that is not a requirement. And, you know, like that is not a requirement at all. And, you know, I just want to build confidence in people, and I just want people to live their true self. That's my intention in this channel, and it's nothing to do with convincing people into, you know, medically transitioning or getting surgeries or anything like that. So I just wanted to let everyone know that, just anyone that's watching these videos that has questioned that about me, like that is not my intentions at all. But really, besides that, guys, thanks so much. I really do appreciate all the support I've gotten on this channel. I really do. Like, we are growing like crazy. And also, I am turning 25 in the next couple of days, which means in Ontario, I will have to start paying for my HRT out of pocket. So if you do want to support my transition and support the channel, feel free to sign up for my Patron. You know, I really appreciate it. It's only a couple of dollars a month. It'd just be to support my transition and support my channel. Obviously, you know, like I want to like, you know, create free resources for everyone, so there's no pressure or anything like that. But if you do want to support me more, I would really appreciate it if you signed up for my Patron. It's $4 a month. I'm not looking for a lot of money from anyone, but yeah, no pressure or anything like that. But I really would appreciate it, because when I turn 25, I will be paying out of pocket for my HRT, and it's not cheap, right? Like, it is still a decent amount of money. So, you know, I would really appreciate it if anyone wanted to support me there, but no pressure, nothing like that. But really, besides that, guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already, at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SamDowney. Let's do it right now, you know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification. You got this. But yeah, really, besides that, thanks so much, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.